Hey, what's up you beautiful feckers? How you all doing? Now the Beast of the Sanctuary update for Warframe is coming sometime later this week, and with it we are getting our hands on some new weapons, some new Xur parts, a new Warframe in Khora, and of course the Sanctuary Onslaught game mode that I've shown in a few videos over the last week or two. A few hours ago on the Warframe website we were given a preview of what's coming with this update, of what these weapons are, and of course what they will look like as well. So first up, we now know that in order to get your hands on Khora, you will need to travel to any relay and talk to Samaras there. He will open a portal where you have to survive against waves of enemies. When that wave is complete, Samaras will then open a new portal to a new zone within the Sanctuary. And as we were shown on the last dev stream, you will have 45 seconds at the start of every new wave in order to earn extra focus with that buff to focus gained. Travel deeper within the Sanctuary to recover the missing Khora blueprints, new Captura scene and more. So basically survive for longer within the Sanctuary Onslaught game mode, and each rotation you will get a reward, and the longer you stay in, the more chances you have of getting your hands on Khora. It will probably have similar rotations to what we already have in relation to defense and survival, so A, B, C and so on. Now DE have also stated that this is the first new game mode that they've added in forever, and they want honest feedback, so feel free to criticize, let them know what you think of this game mode. Of course, constructive criticism, not oh my god this fucking game mode is shit. Just be decent about it, so as they know whether to change it or what to rework and so on. So we know that Khora's blueprint and her parts drop within the Sanctuary Onslaught game mode, and we now have the names for her abilities. So there is Whipclaw, which we thought was called Phase Lash, which will send enemies reeling with a deafening whip crack. Her second ability is called Ensnare, where you can bind a hapless target into living metal, entangling other enemies that get too close. Now we know that this is basically her crowd control ability, and this will amplify the damage of her first ability, so once you whip them it will deal a lot more damage. Her third ability is called Venari, and this is where you will summon your gleaming Kavat, your glistening fucking beauty, where you can cycle between its attack, protect and of course heal defensive modes. Now her fourth or final ability, her ultimate, and I honestly didn't think they would keep the name of this from the dev stream, but it is in fact called Strangle Dome, where Khora will weave a dome of living chain that ensnares and strangles any enemy that captures inside it. And of course any enemy that is foolish enough to walk into it as well. So that's her abilities, that's the name of them, and of course that's how they're going to function as well. But we won't know exactly how good they are until we get our hands on Khora ourselves. Now Khora's signature pistol, the Hystrix, is also shipping with Khora, no surprise there, and it was a needler type pistol that could switch elemental damage on the go. Its stats show that it has a 30% crit chance, but only a 6% status chance. So it's a crit based weapon with 16 needles in its magazine, and it can change elemental damage types on the fly, while also having a lot of puncture damage to it and a wee bit of slash damage there as well. Khora's signature melee weapons are called the Dual Kiris or the Dual Keras, and we also seen these on a really old dev stream, and the design of them is something I really like. Now stat wise, they have a 28% crit chance and a 14% status chance, as well as being mostly slash based. So these look perfect for a hybrid build of crit and status, so Condition Overload and Blood Rush may be in the same build together. It's going to be a lot of fun testing these out and seeing just what kind of damage they can deal. Now it is worth noting that all of these stats that were being shown could still change before the update gets released, so don't get too hyped or too disappointed if you don't like what you see. Now the next weapon up is the Vette. This is described as being a precision rapid fire rifle, so I guess something along the lines of the Latron or the Latron Wraith. It's got a 22% crit chance and a 22% status chance with 16 rounds in the mag, and it is mostly slash based as well. Honestly, all three of these weapons sound like they have some real potential behind them. Now in Cetus, Hawk managed to get his grubby hands on some new Xur parts. Fuck off. Now in Cetus, Hawk has managed to get his grubby little hands on some new Xur parts for us to combine with some of the old Xur parts and make the ultimate weapon, hopefully. There is the Spefan, which is a strike for katana, staff or dagger, so it's the blade with maybe balanced stats. There is the Rab V, which is a strike for machete, hammer or dagger, also a blade it sounds like that has slow heavy hits. Then there is the Doc Ram, which is a strike for scythes, axes, and also a dagger which is light and flashy, so I'm guessing this is a fast attacking blade. Honestly, these names with this fucking accent, I can't wait to make reviews of these weapons because I'm going to trip up so many times. Huck has also got his hands on 2 new grips. The Stung, which is a 2-handed grip, and the Korb, which is a 1-handed grip. Remember, you are going to need standing in order to buy some of these items off Huck, so make sure and farm this before the update hits if you don't have any already. Now, we have also been shown Khora's signature Sayandana, the Karata, and her alternate helmet, the Delphi helmet, which both look really nice. So that is the update, which is going to hit us sometime later this week. Loads of content for those of you who have felt starved of content over the last few weeks or months, so make sure and dive headfirst into it all. Let me know what you think of all of the items they showed on that forum post and what you're going to aim to get your hands on first and foremost. Do me a huge favour and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.